What is up guys, Andy Forest Team Runner here, back with another race video. Yes, these 10k races are coming thick and fast this summer. It's absolutely awesome. And tonight is the night of the Blaisdon 10k, a local race to us put on by the Forest Dean Athletics Club. And tonight is all about how this thing performs, the Nike Zoom Fly 3. Yes, this is its first real test. Tonight is not a PB night because it is a course that is an out and back, three and a bit mile out and back. Up first 3 miles predominantly uphill, second downhill. So not shooting for anything in particular, as always, just want to run a nice, strong, calm and composed race. It's 25 degrees right now. It might drop a couple of degrees by race point, but it's going to be warm. So tonight is just about fathoming this thing out, seeing how we can do. I ran yesterday, chose not to run in this because it was just a nice easy recovery run. I want to put this thing through its paces. So tonight is what it's all about. Let's go. Vaporfly, next percent. Hello. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Vaporfly, next percent. Look at that, exclusive right here, second exclusive of the night. That is way lighter than the Zoom Fly. Looks very similar, but it's heck of a lot better. Very nice. Warm up done. 10 minutes with Corey in the Vaporflies, hence the exclusive. Me and the Zoom Fly 3s. Tonight should be good. It's warm, but we'll see how we go. I'm going to try and get a bit of footage from the start and the end, so I will see you on the other side. There we go, Blaisdon 10k, finish, sub 37. I think we ran a 36.55 something, came third place over the flipping moon, and the Nike Zoom Flies 3s delivered. I will fill you in a second. I'm just doing a proper cool down, as I like to do now, and I will come back to you with the race report, but hopefully we've got the team prize, and hopefully I can go and sit down and have a bit of a drink because it is boiling hot. Massive congratulations to Corey, who won in a time of sub 36, 35.50 something. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant result tonight for All Forest Athletic Club. Oh guys, 9:30, back in the car, absolutely over the moon. So we came third overall, 36.55 or 56 or something, which is great on that course. I really wanted to get into the 37s, had no idea that I could break into the 36s, but as I said before in the cool down, a massive congratulations to Corey, who broke 36 on that course. It's insane. So the long and short of it is the course goes, starts downhill. You've got about 0.3 of a mile that goes straight down, and then up and a bit undulating, and then you kind of hit flat for about a mile, and then it just kicks all the way up, really kind of gets tiring towards the end. So you're running uphill for at least a mile and a half before the turnaround comes back down. But these things, the Zoom Fly 3s, did really well. I was really surprised. I was skeptical. Obviously, I appreciate all of your comments on the initial review. If you missed that, you can check the link above and watch that. And a lot of you guys put on there, it's heavier, it's not quite the same. And I have to be honest with you, I did agree. I was thinking quite negatively towards the shoe and thinking, oh, I'm not sure how this is going to fare, but it did really well. I didn't notice the extra weight. It is a little bit weightier. I didn't notice it. I'm still convinced that I prefer the original version, but I might be wrong. I need to race in it a little bit more, but overall it completely blew all expectations out of the water. I felt light on my feet, I felt good, the turnover felt good, it helped my running form, just everything. It felt really, really good. So in terms of how the race went with this thing, as I said, really well. We started off downhill. I did start off a bit quick. First mile was quite quick, but that was because we had quite a big downhill. And I was sat in a lead pack for the first sort of mile or so. I was sat with the three of them. Three of us sort of started to break away towards the end of mile 1 going into mile 2. The front two then decided to take off a little bit, put about 15-20 metres in me, and then I heard Corey come up behind me. He was absolutely on fire. We were starting to go up the incline, the climb. I was going, "What, mate? Oh, looking strong." And he went, "Yep." He was just in cruise control in the Vaporflies, as you saw, so that was great tonight. The Vaporflies won between the Vaporflies and the Zoom Flies, and he just kicked on. And I could see him close the gap between the first and second place, and then a couple of chaps caught up to me and I was running with them, so I ended up sitting back in around 5th place up the climb. Hills are not my strong point in the slightest. I'm really, really weak up there. My form goes to pot. I really hunch over. It's very difficult for me. It's something I really need to improve on. So I was just thinking, right, don't waste your energy on the bit that you're weak at. Hit the downhills hard and take it hard. So I got to the turnaround point just in 3rd, pretty much, with the other two guys right behind me. Saw Corey catch up, sorry, in 4th place, my bad, in 4th. Saw Corey catch up to the 1st place, and he was just sat in 2nd, right behind 1st, and 3rd place was coming back to me, and I ended up, as we hit the downhill, taking 3rd place at that point. So about mile 4 I went past current 3rd place to then sit myself into 3rd. I think he then dropped back a few places, and then I had someone right behind me for quite a way. And as we came down the hill, I just kicked into overdrive. I thought, you saved that energy going up the hill. There was no point in pushing on something that you're weak at. Now's the time to kick into gear. And these things really, really came into a world of their own at that point. They felt light, airy. My turnover felt quick. And I was really pleased with how they're performing. I was thinking at the time, like, I'm really pleased with how these are doing. I'm surprised. And I don't know if I should be surprised or not, really. I think it was just the negativity maybe in my head, and that maybe it wasn't going to do as well as the original version. But it did really, really well. And I got onto mile 4 and 5, which was a nice average downhill, and was clocking some decent mile splits. Really, really happy. And at that point I thought, I could go sub 37, but I'm really going to have to push, because of course mile 6, when you finish mile 6, that's a little bit undulating rather than just all downhill. Then we've got the 0.3 of a mile straight back up, and it's a tough hill at the end of a race. So I thought I'm really going to have to work hard. Turned around as my watch beeped at mile 6, couldn't see anyone behind me, which I was really grateful for, and just got into focus mode, got into gear, ground up the hill, and just finished off 36.55. 3rd place, won myself a box of biscuits, happy days for 3rd place, and then for the team prize, some Perry. So we're going home tonight with the first team for the men's, first team for the ladies. Some great performances from all Forest Dean Athletic Club members tonight, and another fantastic event put on by the Forest Dean Athletic Club. And of course a massive shout out to Corey again for winning, absolutely brilliant. So there we go. In their first test, they did well. I'm really happy with them. I'm delighted, but further testing to come this week. Going to take these things out for a session later in the week, and we'll see how we get on. Plus I've got another great video coming up for you over the next 7 days, which is going to involve these shoes and another pair of shoes. So I'm really, really excited to bring you that. And that's it from tonight, guys. If you enjoyed it and you're appreciating the success like I am of the shoe and the race tonight, another solid 10k, please do give it a like, share it with your friends, and of course, if be appreciated to consider subscribing to the channel if you're new here. And I will of course see you next time. Until then,